I'm Ashley, and I usually travel with my husband Christian. But every year, my dad and I take a trip together. We decided to head to Switzerland and Italy this time, places we've been before but keep coming back to. I am so excited to share some new to us spots as well as some old favorites. Good morning from Grindelwald, one of my favorite places in the world. We booked the top level of a chalet with a balcony in hopes that we would get a clear morning one day, and we woke up today and it was beautiful. This is Eiger, this is Monch, and back here is Jungfrau. So we ended up getting a beautiful view this morning. We are gonna go out and try and beat some of these clouds that I can see creeping through the valley. We are almost to the top of First. I'm extremely excited to get up here and do the First Cliff Walk. This is included in the Jungfrau Pass, so it's included, so it's free. But if you don't have the Jungfrau Pass, it's 64 franc to do this cable car, or 32 with a half fare. Along the side of the cliff is the First Cliff Walk, which is really what you come up here for. And you just walk along this metal walkway that's along the side of the cliff. You can definitely see down off the sides, but this is one that I'd say, if you're afraid of heights, I feel like it's not that bad. That's the ground. That's the ground right there. There's even like a little suspension bridge that I'm on right now. This is probably my favorite thing to do up in the Jungfrau region.
Ask that everyone come and join us.
The cliff walk ends with a nice balcony out over basically the open air. It has a glass bottom on the end so you can kind of see below you. See right here how high up we are. This area is so amazing, just because of how much like infrastructure they've built up and how many little different walks there are and platforms and all of this. We're walking back down through Grindelwald to get onto the train to go to the Grindelwald terminal station to take the Eiger Express up. Now, we just got the regular Jungfrau passes, so we don't have like Jungfrau Joch included or anything. So we're just gonna take the Eiger Express as high as we can go. But it's such a beautiful walk through town. So we are in the Eiger Express and we are the only ones. So this right here is your view pretty much the entire time that you go up the Eiger Express. That is your view the entire way up. And these are huge. Like, look how big this is. This can carry so many people. But it gets you from Grindelwald terminal station to Eigergletscher in just 15 minutes. So that's pretty impressive. We got off at the Grindelwald station and then walked like 100 meters to the right, and you can hop on the Mannlichen cable car from there as well. So we're headed up to Mannlichen, and then you can connect from Mannlichen down to Wengen on another cable car. This is all included in that pass. If you've been on this channel for a while, I'm so sorry about how many times you've heard the word Jungfrau pass. We're gonna connect down through Wengen and then probably head over to Lauterbrunnen. We're basically just running around as long as we can until it gets cloudy, which hopefully doesn't happen. You have one of the best views at the top of Mannlichen because you can see basically the entire mountain range. This window I'm standing in front of looks like a literal picture frame. We're down in Wengen. We came from up there in Mannlichen, and we're gonna head on over to the train station, which is like a 2-minute walk from the cable car, to head over to Lauterbrunnen to catch the cable car up to Winteregg and then the train to Murren. The trains and cable cars run exactly on time, like to the minute. You can really rely on the schedules that you pick up and be able to use the timetable very effectively to get around the area. And our train will be here in about 5 minutes. After taking the cable car from Lauterbrunnen, you connect to a train in Grindelwald that will take you all the way to Murren. It's very easy. You just literally step off the cable car and walk to the train. Like, this is where the cable car stops. So it's very easy, but this is all covered with our pass. Murren is another little town that sits on the edge of a cliff. You can see it over from Mannlichen, sitting on the cliff opposite Mannlichen. That cable car up to Grindelwald has probably the best view of the Lauterbrunnen Valley you can get from public transport. Finishing out today's activities by taking the train from Lauterbrunnen up to Kleine Scheidegg, and then from Kleine Scheidegg down to Grindelwald. This is about an hour train ride or so, but it is one of the most beautiful. Like, you are right up on the mountains.